Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Phoenix Blade and today I'm doing a review on No Man's Sky Update 1.1. Now, coming back to the game after such a long time, I realized I had forgot how visually stunning this game is. And this update only helps to enhance that with things such as motion blur, which is a subtle graphical enhancement, but one, along with others, that helps the environments feel more dynamic. Something I noticed early on is my save had been affected by the update. Some of my upgrades were no longer equipped, and looking through my craftables, not only was I not able to make certain upgrades anymore, but I was missing knowledge on how to make some previously known components. This was a bit annoying, but considering that I had been thinking about restarting this for the review anyways, I could deal with it. New to the space stations are scientists and builders who you can recruit to your base to unlock advanced features inside of said base. That's right, base building is now a feature, something that would have been nice to see at launch. Occasionally, you will be able to find frigates warp jumping in that you can then dock inside of. If you make your way to the captain through the large interior, which is kind of confusing to find your way through to be honest, you will be presented with the option to purchase the frigate. However, this will cost more than just what you have in your piggy bank. It'll cost your mattress as well. And probably your house. And probably your car and whatever else you got to loan. Cause dang, that thing's expensive. 7 million? Before you even start your base, you have to find an abandoned outpost with a signal booster, which might not even be on the same planet as you, and only one spawns per solar system, so you better hope it's on the planet you like, or you'll have to start star hopping until you find the one that feels right to you. That being said, the base building is very much like the snap-on structure of Fallout 4, which I personally liked, only with far less building options. And if you want to build a beast of a base, it's going to take a good grind, just like a 50 Shades of Grey kind of grind, to get all the resources you'll need. Once you've placed a construction terminal, the game's semi-quest system, which only kicks on after you build that signal booster, points you in the direction of hiring a constructor for your base. Upon hiring this little geck, his soul in servitude is now yours to do with as you please. Making your way to the other side of the space station, you can find a teleporter that must run on dial-up internet. I'm serious. The load time is so long, I might as well have hopped in my ship and flown myself to the base. I had to cut over a minute of load screen just to make it look like that. Look at that. Smooth transition. You're welcome. Inside your base, you'll now find your servant slacking off at his terminal. He'll offer you a blueprint to a beacon as a way to appease his now angry master. Since this is on a quest track, you have to complete this before you can advance. Now, I don't have the schematic on making Voltic cells, so I hope that the facility that the signal booster pointed out for me earlier will give it. It doesn't, so that's about as far as I got on the building. They did add new types of textures, architecture and whatever, but overall, the planets still feel overly similar after a while. The game still has some very strange bugs that usually prove to be more humorous than anything else, like two drones that found love, wouldn't let the world tear them apart. Hello, I'm right here, guys. Young love. Or running into a rock in space that sends you spiraling out of control. Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Or air that makes physics act like there's water when clearly there isn't. Hear the squish squish? I'd have to say my least favorite feature of this update is the fact that you can only have one home base. I mean, I get that unless you're part of the 1%, you will probably only have one home, but come on, it's a game. Please just let me escape this boring existence and forget about my life. Ignoring the creeping depression, I also tested out the space combat, so cue the battle music. Alrighty, enough of that, I don't want a copyright strike. Overall, this update is a step in the right direction. If the game would have been launched with these features implemented, perhaps the game wouldn't be doing so bad. It might be too late for Hello Games to get players to return to No Man's Sky, however. It did get me to play the game for several more hours, though. I just am not that big of a fan of the grinding that this game requires. Makes me rashy. But now you have a reason to get out and collect all those resources. Thank you very much for watching. I worked really hard on this video, and I'm actually really happy about it. So let me know what you thought about it and the update down below in the comment section. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And remember, keep the flame alive.